Actually, I do have to talk about your fabulosity, because when I saw this film, you're so gorgeous in it, and I'm just wondering, what was it about? Because obviously you went through costume, you know, like, so what was it about the character and this that you wanted to kind of emit this fabulous?
I think every once in a while there's a little girl in me that wants to just get dressed up and have fun, and I'd never had the chance to do that in film. You know, we do it for events and award shows sometimes, but it's always a little more serious, and this was one where you could just kind of, with the costumes and the hair and makeup, just go to town a little bit and be a girl.
There's such a poise to your character, and so I'm wondering, what was it when you were developing it in your head? Like, what was it about this that you felt that she had to walk a certain way and she had to carry herself? Like, what was the kind of history that you created for her?
Well, I wanted to make sure that she, well, partly I knew that the film, we were doing a bit of a throwback to these old films where everything was just so beautifully done. And so everything was so elegant. And so this idea of elegance and what that was. And then also she's not the tourist, she's a European woman. So what it is to be European and to lose everything about myself that's American and try to be of this other world. So which really came from there's something a lot slower. That was my big note. The first day the director kept saying, go slower, again, slower, you're going too fast. And you realize everything suddenly becomes more deliberate and slower, and it drove me crazy at first, and then I liked it.
Do you now have elements of slowness in the way you carry yourself then?
I think I now understand at least the power of taking your time with something, and how elegant it can be to not rush through life and to kind of own the moment and take your time.
Now, to work with Johnny, I was surprised that this is the first time that you've even, like when you did the initial meet, it was the first time that you guys actually met. I mean, what was that like? I mean, you know, because obviously you guys do the circuit, and I assume that you must have crossed paths.
We live on
yes, this
Hollywood.
planet Hollywood. Yes.
I guess in some way it is surprising, because I've always liked him, and I think we have a lot of things in common. And I think we're neighbors even in France, but we've never met. We had a lovely. Our first meeting, we talked mostly about kids and books and tattoos and France, and we became friends immediately. It was easy, and then on set it was only hard not to start laughing all the time, because when you become really good friends with somebody, and then you have to be kind of cool and serious, all you want to do is laugh. So we could not stop through the whole production.
The last time I talked to you, I said, why don't you do a comedy? And you said, I don't know. But this has elements of comedy, so
maybe,
you actually
maybe
did
I owe you.
No, I just feel like...
The career guidance.
You lied to me. I'm joking. So was that kind of refreshing? Because it's quite a lighthearted...
It was so nice.
Yeah.
I did. I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something that I thought was good for families and good and fun for people to watch. I feel at the end of the day, if I'm flipping through something, I just want to watch something that's lovely and interesting sometimes, and not so heavy, but nicely done. And Florian's such a brilliant filmmaker. I knew it would be a beautiful piece of art, but have a really good sense of humor, and I think that's nice.
And to watch Johnny do his thing, what was that like, to kind of watch this performance, which is so
great. That's why I was laughing all the time. I was trying to stay very cool, but he's so funny. He's so funny. He's so naturally just hysterically funny.